Okay, so who remembers this Ford Escape right here? So for those of you that don't remember, I'll re-jog your memory. As you hear, terrible exhaust leak. So when I diagnosed it, it was coming out of the headers and that flange gasket. So guess what we got? The flange gasket and the header gasket. So let's go ahead and put this bad boy on. Okay, so plan is real simple, guys. So the header is right here, so, and the flange gasket's just right below. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pull all of this out. Anyway, I'm just gonna pull all this out, radiator and everything, cooling fans and all, pull it forward. If I can get to it without pulling the radiator, I will. I'll try to just shimmy it forward as much as I can, so let's go ahead and see. Okay, so normally these would just be little clips, but looks like someone's been here before and replaced them with Phillips screws. All right, so we can just set this just right there. All right, so here's the deal. See that? We don't have any room. So I'm gonna go ahead and separate the condenser from the radiator, and we're gonna drain it, and I'm gonna collect it in that bucket, and we're just gonna recycle it, reuse what we drained out. Jeez. This pops out with 2 bolts. It's easier just to get it out of the way so you can get to those bottom hoses. Alright, so right there is the petcocks. Alright, so it's time to pull this little bad boy out of here. Oh, making a little mess. Just gonna kickstand it up on that. Alright guys, so here is our header right here. So hopefully it doesn't kick my butt. Yeah, we got this yucky old O2 sensor we gotta take out. Ugh. Okay, when it comes to taking these off, it can go one or two ways. These bolts can either be a pain and they can break, or it can be pretty simple and they can just come right off. Luckily for us, it's being pretty simple. Well, I figured out why it was an easy diagnosis and why I could almost immediately tell it was coming out of the headers. One of the bottom bolts is completely missing, and then 2 of the other bottom bolts are loose. So, nightmare. Okay, so here is our header and our exhaust. Now, just going to clean all this up. It looks like this one is the one it was escaping from. So it was missing this nut, and both of these were loose. So let's see what our gasket looks like. Okay, so and part of it was gone. See that? So, and hence that's where I said it was leaking from. So alrighty, I went over here to retrieve that other part of the gasket that was missing, and it's not even here. So it was just completely gone. Jeez. Okay guys, so I'm gonna let you in on a little secret of what I do. Anytime I'm doing exhaust gaskets or head gaskets or anything like that, this copper spray gasket sealant, it's mainly for head gaskets, guys, I'm not gonna lie, but I've used it on exhaust gaskets and it works wonders. And we're just gonna spray on these. Not a whole bunch, but a little bit. Warning, it is gonna smoke when you start the vehicle because of this, but nonetheless, it'll be all good. All right. And obviously, you know, you want to clean where you're going to put your new gasket at, so. Okay, so we're getting closer. See that? We just got to put our fans in, our little front grill on, and bleed the system, do a little sound check, and it's still going to be a little loud because of the lifter noise, but it should quiet down quite a bit. All right, so last thing is just to reuse this coolant, and so I'm going to put it in this funnel right here, and this cool funnel actually has a screen in it, so I'll be able to filter out any of that unnecessary crap that got put in there. See, look at all that. Anyway, all right, so guys, it's time to start this bad boy and let it run for a minute, let that smoke kind of clear out, let it bleed, make sure the heater's working, and then go grab something to eat because I'm super hungry. Let's go ahead and All right, like I said, it's still gonna make some noise because of that, those lifters, but, oh wow. Man, check that out. Do you hear that?
I hear that.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's so much more quiet. Well, here's the deal. Dude, look at this. That was broken. This was completely missing. And then, oh shoot. And then this bottom nut was gone. And then these two were just hand tight. Yeah. That, ladies and gentlemen, was Travis Myers. He's a really good guy. Anyway, all right, so our heater is working. Guys, can you believe this? Like I said, that copper gasket's gonna smoke a little bit, but it'll dissipate and it'll go away. But can you believe this? This is so much quieter. So we're bled off. Everything's locked and loaded. He wants me to run over there and see what's going on with his truck now. So I'm gonna go do that, probably off camera because he doesn't like to be filmed.